Chapter 3, the Constitution, limit of power, but not of faith. After escaping control, the colonists had one question that remained. How would they make sure that what happened to them in their own country didn't happen here again? How do you create a government without creating another system of control and power? The answer was revolutionary. Not giving more power to the government, but limiting it. And that's how the Constitution of the United States was born. Not as a tool to control the people, but as a barrier against abuse of power. For the first time in modern history, power did not flow from the top down. It came from the people. And the government did not own the rights. It was meant to protect them. Among those rights is something essential: freedom of belief. Not imposed, not defined, not controlled. This was made clear in the Bill of Rights, where it established that government cannot impose religion, nor prohibit it. This does not mean that faith is not important. It means it cannot be forced. The moment the government decides what you must believe, freedom disappears. This is not a system against God. It is a system that protects your relationship with the divine from human control. Your rights do not come from the government. Government exists so it doesn't take them away, unless you give it to them. And that becomes an issue. When people forget that they are in control, when they begin to ask for more control outside of themselves, more regulation, more intervention, then slowly what was meant to protect begins to change, and it has. How does this happen? When we vote. For example, arms control, the Second Amendment of the Bill of Rights that often comes up for voting. Why? Many believe that arms are dangerous. And so here I'm going to give you the example. And I said, when we choose to give someone else the control, if we control ourselves, we do not use these arms whenever we get angry. We use these arms to protect our home, our council, our family. Not just as I don't like what you're doing and so I'm going to shoot you. Yeah? And so people who lack this control, and I'm talking in general, anyone who lacks that control, will often give somebody else the control, and in this case, the government. Okay? When you give that up, you are unable to protect, again, like I said, your home, your family, and your from persecution, because now they have a say as to what you are allowed to use, even within your own home. And who's to protect you from them? Or how are you going to be protected from persecution? The Constitution is not just history. It's a reminder that freedom was never guaranteed. It was protected. And it only survives if you understand that that protection is only there while you are in control. The minute you give your rights to the government, you are no longer in control. I am Simera'Kai, and I hope this message was understood, because it will only survive if you understand it. And I'll see you for chapter 4, when we will speak on how freedom is lost without you even noticing it. I leave you in peace, love, and lots of light. Until our next chat.